Welcome to this Introduction to Management Insights Cybersecurity Workshops. I'm Jim Heisey, President of Management Insights, and we're delighted to have you with us on this workshop, which will introduce you to some of the basic information that will keep your small business safer on the Internet. I've been involved in cybersecurity since back in the early 2000s when I worked in the IT department for the town of Westport in Connecticut. And before that, I worked for market research organizations and managed information technology and data for large and small companies. What would you do if you were without your computer or even your phone for a day or two? The use of the Internet has exploded, from email to research and learning on webinars. One mouse click connects us to the whole world, and all of us are connected to each other in ways that were not possible even a decade ago. We really cannot do business in today's world without being online. We're also connected to the world in ways we may not realize. There is a lot of news nowadays about privacy online, but you would be amazed at the information the Internet already knows about you. Most of this information is used by companies you do business with already to make you better offers for things you like to buy. How many times have you done a search for a product online only to have ads for that same product show up at the next time you log in to your Facebook or your Amazon account? We freely give away our most private information to companies and to the government, often without even realizing it. I have a watch that records my heartbeat and tracks how much I eat and where I go and when I go for exercise. All that information is sent to my doctor, and my health records are stored online, and so are yours. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but when a company like Google or Amazon knows more about us than we know ourselves, we begin to rely on them for advice about what to do, what to watch online, what to buy, and when they know enough, who to vote for and who to be friends with. And it's not only companies like Amazon, it's every company you do business with, and even companies you've never heard about. The universe knows who you are and what you buy, and so much more about you. And it's not only companies. The government knows too, and Russia knows. So, what is this social network I'm on, and when did I sign up? Well, you probably didn't sign up. The government signed you up to PRISM. Microsoft, Google, Yahoo, AOL, Apple, and more send all the information we talked about to PRISM, which is run by the NSA and the FBI. Hackers and criminals are out there too, and they can do real harm. There are the bad actors that steal things like your Social Security number, passwords, bank accounts, and use that information to sign into your account and empty it. Or worse, empty your customer's bank account because they got the information from your network and your website when somebody in your company clicked on the wrong thing in an email and gained access to everything. Cybercriminals use lots of tools to get your information, but the two favorite ways hackers gain access to you is email and social engineering. Email can look like it's from your bank or the IRS and ask you for your password. When you send it, they get access to your account. By the way, of course, the IRS and your bank will never send you an email asking for that kind of information. As Google suggests, we are under attack all the time. I get at least one phishing email a week, and that's easy to spot. If you get suspicious emails, just delete them and don't click anywhere. And it's not only email. The phone calls you get from Rachel at Card Services are phishing attacks too. Just hang up. So what do we do? All of this seems overwhelming, and it can be. I agree that you can't stop the government or the Googles and the Amazons from collecting your information, and in many cases, as I say, it's not a bad thing. However, you can learn what you need to do to keep your information safe from hackers. The key is stepping forward into today, knowing what the problems are, and taking actions that work. The other thing to realize is that you can't rely on the IT department or the person who runs your IT service to protect your information with technology. So what can you do? Well, what you can do is manage your story. Today more than ever, Yoda is right. Your story is your business. So what's your story? Your story builds trust and understanding with you and your customers. Your story is your relationship with your customers. Your story is what builds trust. And your security story is more important than ever. And it's more than just one thing successful businesses do. Security becomes a part of your business culture. Your security story keeps your customers and is part of what gives them the confidence to recommend you. Your security story helps your people develop awareness and confidence that their customer information and their own information is safe. When your story includes written policies and risk assessments and up-to-date training, you are prepared if something does happen. If it does, this is one of the first things the authorities will ask you. Your cybersecurity makes you good internet citizens and helps keep us all safe online. So let Management Insights become a part of that story. Through our workshops and security services, we can help you build the human firewall that's the real and last and most effective deterrent that keeps your information safe. And our Keys to Cybersecurity workshops are a great way to begin. We cover the threats and how to protect yourselves. We cover social media and privacy. We take a deep dive into compliance and then make sure everything works together by helping you develop plans which are effective and can be kept up to date. One of the first things in designing a security plan is to know how safe you are now and what you can do to become the kind of company that will cause hackers to move on. We're always happy to spread the word and happy to speak at your company or other organizations that would like to know more about security online. Thanks for joining us. Visit our website and hope to see you at one of our workshops soon. Thanks.